Sorry. Okay. Getting into set 2. I hope this does not crash the Switch. I hope it does not. Playing! It doesn't crash the Switch. Anyway. We got winners, round 2 here. Walrus versus Monochroma. Monochroma, one of our past Zenith champions, winning Zenith 13. Defeating the likes of me and Lightning, so very strong Peach from our region. Definitely like a Wi-Fi focus player, so it's very cool to have him out here. And then Walrus, of course, getting second place at Zenith 16 last week. Been playing a mix of Dale and Kazuya, so this should be a fun set. Another matchup we used to see a lot of back in Chicago with Shelter and Toad. Kind of obsolete nowadays with Toad's inactivity. This should be a fun set. I also can say that these two did play at a Zenith prior, at that Zenith 13 specifically, and it was 3-1 in Monochroma's favor. Big job coming out there for Walrus. Not going to steal the stock off of Peach yet, though. Kind of dancing around there. Back eight's going to come out. Stealing stock 1 is Walrus. Very good stuff. And if you're wondering about the custom skins, I guess I'll say that now since we got 2 of them on the screen. For any winner of Zenith and all our staff, there is a custom skin on the Switch for them. So, Monochroma is one of our winners, that's why they have a skin, and Walrus being one of our staffs, that's why they have a skin. We got a very competitive first game here. Good up tilt coming out there by Walrus, good SDI falling out as well. The big thing is understanding how you operate around Peach's like mid-range, specifically. And dancing around the buttons here.
And now we have Runaway walking in the room out of nowhere to commentate, and that was a pretty interesting part of this set.
Welcome aboard. So we got a pretty even game here, going into game 1 here.
Yeah, pretty even, I'd say. I mean, we're a couple bayoneted back airs away from that not being the case. But other than that, yeah, I mean, Monochroma's doing a good job not getting back aired, except for just now when he got back aired. But
yeah. Obviously, this is a very interesting matchup, too. I mean, Bale has a great job of covering Peach's airspace, which a lot of characters struggle in due to the factor of ABK.
Oh, he got the full combo and everything.
Oh, yeah, 60%, nothing to scoff at. Striking back, though, is the 6-7%. Pun intended.
Oh, pun, yeah. Well, I'm sure pun would intend such a thing were he commentating right now.
Off those turnips. That's another thing about Monochroma is they're much more aggressive with turnip play off stage than a lot of other Peaches I see. Right there?
Yeah, we see Walrus really wanting to maintain center stage here for fear of dying a little earlier off the. Oh, you know, that neutral air is not gonna be the maneuver to take out Walrus's second stock.
Yep. Good stall there too. I love how they like Walrus is playing corner here, not getting greeny, knowing that Monochroma will look for the big forward air and back.
Wow, that roll like low profiling the turnip. Not quite yet. Ooh, but that was an air, I think. Right?
Yeah, you got reversals out of the up tilt back combo due to the DI. You got a pretty even game here heading into game 1. Walrus definitely wants to seal this one with how big of a lead he had, though.
That's true. But we know Walrus, I mean, he often does talk about how he tends to lose these big leads, and it's very hard for Bayo to close out these leads. But we've seen him close out a bunch, too, so
yep.
As long as he maintains his confidence. That was close.
Yeah, forward air coming out.
But that back air also came out, and it looks just barely shy of missing.
Yep. Walrus taking game 1. This is very similar. They did this for their last set as well.
And then Runaway gets called to play his set.
He can wait if he wants to wait.
He wants to play.
Cheeto?
Yeah. That's what he says.
Okay, well, he's going to be waiting a pretty long time then.
Runaway's going to play Cheeto. Yep, switching over to Daisy. Walrus taking game 1 here. Full strain there, doing 37%. And then around the pressure there. Good pressure there.
here for big hits. That tilt backer is going to be very prevalent here for Walrus. That jab is going to come out. Shield dropped. No stock taken though. That backer is going to hit its mark. We got a dead even game. Here we go. The big mitigation you want to cause here is avoiding ABK if you're ABK if you're Daisy, and then which she does, or like down tilt no pressure from Peach. So IB gonna come out, big Peach bomber. Strong combo coming out here. Nice. That was gonna steal the stock. Walrus. Great conversion there. Close game here. Very strong combo there. 82%. Backer's gonna hit its mark. Good forward air. Bullets coming out to stop Peach. We appreciate it, Walter. Thank you so much. Any week you can come out, we appreciate it. Dancing around here. Walrus looking for that kill. Daisy at 130%, 154. Good dash attack. Dancing around here. Big Daisy forward there. Both of these guys. Last stock situation here. Getting past the ledge trap. Dash attack coming out. Ooh. Not committing to the jab. Backer's gonna hit. Walrus is gonna win that trade. Stealing game 2 in a DBZ moment. Both of these games have been very competitive. I don't really suspect a stage switch coming in here. Dead last hit games for games 1 and 2. But great composure by Walrus to clutch up and steal those games. Monochroma contemplating the stage selection here. I project the bands were probably like FD Town Kalos, if I had to guess. Or potentially like Smashville, Hollow Battlefield. Maybe or small. There you go. Walrus switching up his skin now too. Making our stream runner constantly just be switching the logos. It's really nice, guys. Anyway. Here we go. Game number 3. Dancing around here. Huge forwarder coming out. Strong Zero Death. Go dance around. That's what's starting the bracket here. Good forwarder coming up. This is tough though. Walrus has a huge mountain to climb. Obviously Bayo is a character that can do this, but Daisy is so good at applying pressure with percentage and just big hits, specifically forward or back air, that it's hard to make these comebacks versus her, especially with how elusive she can be as well with flow cancels. Another forwarder is going to come out here. Monochroma, huge lead in this pivotal game 3 for them. Fortunately, up smash is going to miss its mark. Backer, sour hits. Nair's coming down. Unfortunately, no witch twist. Got to get out of this corner here. Great grab. Good back there as well. Kind of dancing around here. That side B is going to hit its mark. Walrus down a full 2 stocks here in this game 3. Dancing around, dancing around. Fortunately, going to get a good beat with the dash attack. That jab is going to connect. Down a full stock now. Not bad though. Stealing that stock is a huge step forward. Switch coming out and being tossed instantly away. Good forward air coming out there. And he's going to miss its mark as well. This might be game for Walrus here in this corner here. Going to get off ledge, catching a turn up though, unfortunately, so you're not going to get some big bonus bucks. Good. Yep. Looking for the Peach Bomber. I guess it's the Daisy Bomber in this case. Let's go around here. Good up B. Ooh, great awareness there. Unfortunately, it's not going to full connect. Looking for the witch time on the forward there. The forward is going to hit its mark. Monochroma putting themselves on the board. We got a 2-1 set here. Daisy doing the stretches. Going yes. Those are some solid adaptations there as well. Hell Bastion's going to be our stage pick going into this game 4. I think this is a very solid stage pick. It allows Bayonetta to get a lot of solid combos in the set. Specifically with using ABK on that platform and having the smaller blast zone similar to FD. I also think it's not the worst stage for Monochroma because in those corner situations they're going to give FD layout that I know Daisy loves. We're always starting off with a very strong combo though, 60% and counting here. Great triple jump. Walrus emphatically taking that stock up hugely in this game 4. Very similar to what we saw out of Monochroma in game 1. Just as I say that, Monochroma striking back 45%, 60. Looking for the big haymaker there with the forward air. Great awareness there. Double witch twist up air. Unfortunately, he's going to SD. We got a pretty even game now. Do that. I would have liked to see some slow play out of Walrus there, but I understand wanting the big hit there. Such big mileage, it's hard. I'm dancing around here. Monochroma now in control after the SD. Walrus has got to find a way to get his head back into the game, and that ABK is going to be a good start. Unfortunately, he's not going to get a full combo. As I say that though, another whip twist on the line. Awareness there, dash around. Side beats to ledge. Dot Eyes is going to miss its mark. The Fist of Justice is coming out. Both of them looking for big haymakers there. Just as I say that, Daisy Bomber is going to find its mark. Turn up as well. Bayo was going to be forced to ABK here. Great awareness there by Walrus. Going to make it back to the stage. Instantly putting himself back off though. Nice. Back there, he's going to hit its mark. Walrus losing that pivotal lead he had. There. Getting Daisy off ledge. Love the usage of F-tilt there. It's going to get a jab, and it's not going to kill, but puts Walrus in a great position here to tie this game up. Great grab. There's the back air. Final stock, potentially, for Monochroma in winners. This is a Zenith champion potentially going down round 2. Strong combo coming out, 42%. The Witch Twist is going to find its mark. The triple jump is going to hit its mark. And that is it. Monochroma falls to Walrus.